Welcome to the first in a new series of the Retro Movie Review, the show that finds out which geek is the toppermost of the poppermost. Two geeks will compete in a 2-minute movie rant-off, and the loser will suffer the button of doom. This week our geeks will be ranting about A Hard Day's Night. The Beatles' first film, it follows the adventures of the Fab Four as they try to avoid being mobbed by fans on a journey from Liverpool to London to record a TV show. Shot in a mock documentary style, it also stars Norman Rossington, Wilfrid Bramble and Pattie Boyd, who met future husband George Harrison on the set. Directed by photographer Richard Lester, who'd go on to direct The Three Musketeers and Superman 2, it was nominated for 2 Oscars, Best Screenplay and Best Adapted Score. In 1984, Lester received an MTV award for the movie's huge influence on the pop video.
An absolutely fab film in every way, groundbreaking for its energy, its ideas, its editing, its innovative use of handheld cameras and intercut snatches of dialogue and music. Shot at the height of Beatlemania, the Fab Four are naturals in front of the camera, and this film brings out their warmth and humour. Plus there's a great supporting cast of stalwart British actors who keep the artfully controlled...
The Beatles may have been the greatest pop group ever, but they made lousy movies. For a start, the script is appalling. Writer Alan Owen hung around with the band for a few weeks and based the script on their banter, and the result is like listening to the 4 Vultures in the Jungle Book for an hour and a half. There's far more energy and humour in footage of the band's press conferences than anything captured here.
The fact that it isn't perfectly scripted is what makes it so revolutionary. The traditional mono cinematography combined with brand spanking new, perfectly crafted pop tunes and a band with proper regional accents is a metaphor for the transition from the austerity of World War II to the dawn of the swinging 60s. The Beatles are irreverent, fun...
The main gag is the Beatles constantly saying that Wilfrid Bramble is very clean, a reference to his dirty old man character in Steptoe and Son. Oh my aching sides. And that's as good as the humour gets. And it's a joke that's repeated again and again and again. But perhaps the worst crime is the awful performances of the songs. They're wooden, they're badly dubbed, the band look bored.
The soundtrack is the best pop album ever recorded. The Beatles at the height of their mop-top powers immediately prior to moving into the acid-drenched mid-60s period. It's the most influential movie about music ever made. The Can't Buy Me Love sequence single-handedly invented MTV and British teenage culture. Without it, there's no pop videos.
So no Hard Day's Night, no Spice World. And that's a bad thing? The soundtrack is brilliant, but most of the best songs from the album aren't even in the movie. The whole thing is nothing more than a cynical exercise in marketing. And to make matters even worse, Lionel Blair crops up in a cameo. In fact, the only Beatles movie worth watching is Yellow Submarine, which is the...
My signal, unleash hell.
Goo goo.
This has been the Retro Movie Review. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra!